Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of my vlog. We have now left Germany and entered Switzerland. I shall stop yapping and let's start. As per usual, we're gonna start with a room tour. This is our first Airbnb in Switzerland. This Airbnb actually provided us with some of the dog toys and like the essential things. There is even like a dog bed in the cabinet. And the next morning, we are back in our car, ready to drive to Lucerne. The scenery here are so pretty, like the mountains and the lakes. Like every time when I look out to the window, I just can't resist the urge to take out my cameras and film. Now we have reached our hotel in Lucerne. This is a slightly better hotel than the ones we had. Mama, excuse me. Like, oh my god, just look at this view. Carbon doesn't wait. He made this place his home as soon as he walked in. Such an adorable baby. Oh my gosh, this is like the first interaction that Carbon has with another dog since he left Singapore. Now we have reached some sort of a beach area and Carbon looks so excited. Seems like he really likes Switzerland too. This is actually Carbon's first time seeing a swan. He just keeps staring at them and like thinking like, oh, what are those things that's swimming around? And then he got growled by a swan. Now it's my parents' turn to pester some swan. We then continue exploring the area. For dinner, we are having some pizza. This restaurant has really good pizza. We are all very happy with it. After dinner, we return to our hotel to rest. And Carbon is just being himself, following people everywhere they go.
Tomorrow.
It's another brand new day. And today we are going to Mount Pilatus. This is actually Carbon's first time on a public transport. He was surprisingly very quiet on the bus. And then we take the cable car up the mountain. Because obviously we're not gonna hike up the mountain. We don't have the ability to do that. On a side note, this is also Carbon's first time on a cable car. Here we reached like a midpoint and we decided to go down and explore around. We then found this playground. I ditch Carbon and come and do some net climbing. It's actually really fun. My father is just in front of me, trying not to fall. It's a bit scary if you look down, but I personally enjoyed it a lot. We then continue hike up the mountain to go and find the slides. And when we reach, there is like a long queue in front of us. Carbon was so tired after like a 10 minutes hike. After queuing for like 2 hours, it's finally our turn. Here we go. Now let's enjoy what Switzerland has to offer. I personally feel that the queue for this ride is justified because the view is amazing. Plus, it's really fun too. After the ride, we took the cable car to reach the top of the mountain. Finally, we are at the top of the mountain. It's a bit colder up here, but the view is spectacular. Then we continue to hike up the mountain because we want to reach the top of this mountain. And there's like random cave, holes, whatever you call them. But yeah, they offer amazing view when you look out. It just feels so great that every time when you walk out, you can see this heaven-like view. Now let's enjoy our little hike up the mountain. Finally, we are here at the top of the mountain. But as you can see here, we are already going down because it's really crowded up there. So we really don't want to stay there for too long. Carbon was exhausted. He finds every opportunity to lie down and sleep. Here, we are taking one of the steepest train in the world down the mountain. And Carbon is again sleeping because in Singapore, we don't usually hike. And the guy beside us was so kind that he actually moved so that Carbon can sleep better. If you look out from the window, you can really see that it's really steep, but it feels quite safe.
Tomorrow.
So there's nothing much on our itinerary today because today our main goal is to drive to Iseltwald. And why are we going to Iseltwald? Because it is the place where they film Crash Landing on You. We are enjoying every bit of the drive because the scenery is just so beautiful. After a long drive, we are finally here at our hotel. And this is a vlog, so we have to have a room tour of the hotel that we are staying tonight. And this is our view from the balcony. It's amazing, isn't it? Then I found these avocados and bananas in the safe. And I was like, why are these here? Isn't safe for like valuables? Turns out my parents have kept them here to prevent Carbon from stealing them.
Tomorrow.
It's another day. We woke up early today so that we have time to explore this beautiful neighborhood. And I do what I do every morning, which is to walk my dog. And walking my dog here feels so special because of the beautiful view. And here, Carbon is just excited to see his grandpa. One more thing, the water here is so clear that you could see right through. And there is like a castle here in the middle of the lake. How magical! Here's Carbon tasting the Switzerland's water. And then it's makeup time. 20 minutes later, I'm all set. And here, I just want to record down this very beautiful skirt that I bought. Like, it's so cute. And here, I'm just amazed by how bright and pretty the flowers were. They're so colorful. Now, we are walking to the bridge where they film Crash Landing on You. We saw this cute dog who is staring at Carbon, probably wondering why he's here. We finally reached the bridge, and as you can see here, you can totally understand why they decided to film the drama here. Carbon looked so happy when he reached this place. He sure liked it as much as I do. You might be wondering, why are we suddenly in a train? Because the bridge was too crowded, so we decided to come to the next itinerary instead. And as you can see, it's really hot here. And I'm so worried for Carbon also because he has a black coat which, absorbs heat. So I try as much as possible to keep him out of the sun. The best time here is when we entered the tunnels. The temperature drops. But we quickly exit the tunnel and are now back under the sunlight. As you can see, we are really feeling very uncomfortable here. Even though the scenery was very beautiful, but it was really too hot to enjoy them. After like an hour, we are finally out. As you can see, we are feeling very happy that we are out of the train. And the scenery is worth the wait. And now we are finally ready to do some hiking. I then hike up a small little slope on my own because I saw many people doing that, so I kind of just copy them, and the view is amazing. After our short hike, we are now back in the trains and Carbon is really enjoying his ride.
And he looks so adorable sticking his head out. Such a cute baby.
And then he fall asleep. He hasn't really hiked in Singapore, so you can say that his first hike was done in Switzerland. And it's really too much for a beginner like him. Now let's enjoy our ride down. We are now back in our hotel and the first thing we do is jump straight into Switzerland's lake. And the water is colder than expected. Carbon is really not a fan of water, so he just stand by and watch. We originally wanted to swim, but no, the water is too cold. So in the end, we kind of just soak in the water and enjoy life. Here, Carbon finally gathered enough courage to jump into the water. But just to be safe, I'm holding on to him. And you can see he instantly regret his decision and went back. We then head to a nearby restaurant to grab dinner. The atmosphere in this restaurant is really good. We ordered a burger and a salad, and also a pizza, which was not featured here. After dinner, we kinda just walk back to the hotel, and that's it for today.
Tomorrow.
It's another day, and today we are back at the bridge. As you can see, you need to pay to go into this bridge, and there is also a long queue for it. After queuing for like, I think 10 minutes, we are finally in the bridge. And well, to be fair, it's very beautiful here. Our next stop is Lauterbraunnen. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The funny thing is we are here 6 years ago and now we are back, but this time I brought Carbon with me. We then grabbed some quick lunch and went straight to the waterfall. I also noticed that there are lots of goats here. Why and how? Carbon is once again resting because he's just too tired. The view here is also really amazing. It's like different from the past few days. Here, my parents left to see some waterfalls and me and Carbon get to have some alone time. It's actually so relaxing and peaceful. And now it's my turn to visit the waterfalls. We couldn't bring Carbon along because this place doesn't allow dogs. And I'm actually a bit scared of water, so I'm trying to suppress my fear here. And that's the end of the short waterfall tour. I also saw these posters that depicts the history of the waterfalls. While I was watching the waterfalls, my father and Carbon were sunbathing. We then went to do a little shopping. And of course, we have to get dinner, so we're just walking around trying to find a good restaurant. And we found one! It's a Chinese restaurant again! And that's it for this day. See you tomorrow!
Tomorrow.
So, today we only have one item on our itinerary, which is the Blausee. We have reached Blausee now. We choose to take the forest path instead of the visitors path because we thought it would be more interesting that way. Here you can already see the teensy bits of the lake behind me. And then we have officially arrived at the Blausee. And it is really one of the most beautiful lakes that I have seen. Like, the water is so clear, like, oh my god, and it's so blue. It really lives up to its name. Like the water is so clear that you can literally see the fish, every single one of them. Here is Carbon exploring the lake. And then my mom decided to try a new way of filming, which looks something like this. And then we got tired and sat down to rest. And by rest, I mean Carbon lies fully flat down and starts sleeping. Carbon is really interested in those fish, but he doesn't really know how to catch them. Oopsie! And there are really a lot of fish here. Lunch, we decided to go to a nearby restaurant to eat the fish. And here is the fish. It's really delicious. Carbon also got a treat from the staff. And that's it for our Switzerland's road trip. We will be visiting a few countries next, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching.